Talk to me about a Keith Thurman, your Dennis Ugas. What kind of fight are we going to see?
You know, we gotta. It's still not locked in, man. You know, you're going off of side talks. But it's a great fight. So let's talk about it as it's a great fight, right?
Mm.
So we get the fight. We get things to manifest. That's a great fight, and Ugas, he's done big things, right? I mean, he beat Pacquiao. I lost to Pacquiao, right? Pacquiao's retired. Thurman never gets to punch Pacquiao again, right? But there's a little redemption, right? If I beat somebody who beat the guy who beat me, it's like, well, is Thurman really like, that's when eventually you can say, not only do styles make boxing, but athletes at a certain time of their careers, they're either more closer to that 100% or they're not quite at their optimal performance. My body's feeling great. Everything's feeling good this year. I believe that I'm optimal, and I look forward to showcasing my skills and talent once again. And I believe that it makes a good fight. Ugas's last opponent was Errol Spence Jr., who was the opponent I was trying to get into the ring this year with. So we get that little thing, like when he's fought some competition that I've fought, and there's a few little bit of competition that he's fought that I haven't fought. And that would have been like Kell Brook I never got in the ring with, and Ugas I never got in the ring with. So it's just a good opportunity. Kell Brook, he's been put in the ringer. Spence busted him up. Crawford busted him up. The man's not as relevant. I think Ugas is more of a relevant fighter at the top that can still make a great fight happen.
Mm. I would think that this would be a crucial fight because it would seem like the winner is right back there at the top when you talk about the welterweight division, whereas the loser, boy, you want to talk about falling down. Now they may even consider him more of a gatekeeper, don't you think?
So this is an interesting conversation. I mean, I don't want to. It's hard when you have ex-world champions and then you just say, you know what, he's the next gatekeeper. But this is a talk that we were starting to have last year.
Yeah.
There was the Broner fight that fell out here in Florida, and we were talking a little bit, and that's when I said I'm not a gatekeeper, and if I'm a gatekeeper, you best believe that gate is welded shut. You know what I'm saying? It don't act like I'm just some average. That you can just utilize me to get your kid to that next level. Now. At that time, I didn't bring it up, but I did feel like we know, boxing fight fans know, that the gatekeeper of the welterweight division would automatically have to been Sean Porter. Okay? He fought everybody. He beat some. He lost to many great fighters, only losing to great fighters. For whatever reason, Sean's had a full career. He's taken the approach outside of the ring. He's a happy family man. I grew up with him in the amateurs. I tip my hat off to his success story in general. What I've done in boxing, what Sean Porter's done in boxing, these are dreams coming true manifestations. When we used to fight for medals, we used to fight for trophies. We just wanted to make our mommies and our daddies proud, and then we became world champions, man. So like Bud Crawford, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, all the champions that I just grew up with, seeing amateurs, hearing about. I respect their success story, so I'm not putting Sean down when I said that he would have automatically been the gatekeeper of the welterweight division. He announced his retirement after his last loss. So that opens up doors. But is there really a gatekeeper at 147? Is Keith Thurman with one loss truly a gatekeeper? I think Ugas would be a better gatekeeper because he is a former world champion. He has fought some big names and he has struggled against, certain people. Now, is he really a gatekeeper right now? Can you just call him a gatekeeper right now? No. But like you said, if Thurman loses, Thurman might be the next gatekeeper. If Ugas loses, Ugas is the next gatekeeper. And why is that? For those who might not really understand some of these terminologies, you climb up the ladder. You get to the top, you fall down, and you take that, you don't quit because you fall down. You try to climb up again. Now, in that second pursuit, that second leg of a fighter's career, as you try to get back to the top, and if you fall back down again, then maybe you're never going to solidify yourself back at the top. And it's reasons like that that the guys, you're somewhere there, but you cannot solidify yourself at the top. You proved you fought some fighters and you lost. He just fought Spence. If he loses to me, you know, they might throw him like a Virgil Ortiz, you know, and his Virgil Ortiz, if he gets past Ugas, then that'd be evidence, you know, but it takes time, in my opinion, and it takes the losing to certain champions, ex-world champions at a certain stage of your career. And Ugas has more L's on the record than me. So I'm not just trying to say I'm a better fighter, Keith Thurman, this and that. I'm trying to take an unbiased approach and look at boxing at the beautiful sport that it is and where these terminologies truly come from. And, you know, my intentions is after I'm done, yeah, that boy's the next gatekeeper. You know, when Thurman's done with Ugas, y'all can just sign him up for whoever.